Hey guys. So, for this movie, I'm gonna be reacting to a movie that I watched growing up, and it's called In Her Line of Fire. I mean, a full disclosure, I know it's not a very good movie. The acting is very subpar, probably because of the, just the really bad writing. Obviously, the writing is very mediocre and bland, and the effects are terrible. The fight scenes are pretty mediocre, I would say, but I fucking love it. It's one of those movies that kind of made me feel normal, and then their badness. We get a lot of like straight romance action movies where we get the big muscle-bound meatball, saving the female character, and we get really bad action, and we get so many of those just because they're straight. You can literally put out so much bad movies and put straight characters in, and you'll keep getting more, whereas it really does feel like you have to make perfect movie when it comes to queer women, or else they'll use that as justification to not make more. And so this made me feel very normal. So yeah, obviously, if you haven't figured out, it's an action movie. Essentially, a woman, bodyguard, secret agent, whatever, has to protect the vice president when he gets kidnapped, and we have this reporter that goes along with them, and well, you can see what happens. So yeah, let's just get started. Oh, at least they're here movies. Those typically queer, in particular queer women movies. So not surprised it's so low budget. So Mariel Hemingway, I'm fairly certain she plays in that other movie. God, what was it? It's about an athlete, a female athlete kind of coming to terms with her sexuality. I can't remember the name. I also know she has a book out. I believe it's the same person. She talks about how, she had issues with mental health and drugs, I think. I haven't read it. I'm wanting to. Hopefully this pushes me to read her memoir, I guess.
Vice President Walker leaves today for a six-nation tour of the Pacific to promote the president's initiative to curb global warming.
Global warming is even more relevant today, to be honest.
You're raising?
$1.
I'm saving my money.
$1.
A bottle of scotch.
Come on, Delaney, be a man.
You first.
Hey, paparazzi have arrived.
All right, I forgot you won a Pulitzer.
Oh.
Hey. Can I speak with you a moment? Here we go again.
Right. So, normally, in any movie, you would think that they just hate each other. You never think that there's like any sexual tension, unlike straight movies in which literally the man and the woman have to be within like 10 feet of each other and people think they have sexual tension. I do love, if you're not aware of what this is about, you kind of think that at first, and then you get the twist.
What is it about mine you find so attractive?
So them crashing was not anything malicious, I guess. It was just literally just being struck by lightning. Oh my god, it is so bad that we literally can tell that the rain is fake.
Go that way.
I'm wondering where they're filming this. Is it in Hawaii, because it's in the States? I wouldn't expect it to be anything real. I don't know. I have no idea how expensive to film in, other countries, so So, is he supposed to be like American, but like recruiting, you know, islanders for the army or whatever? Or is he supposed to be, you know, an islander?
What is that?
Aloe.
Thanks, but what I really need is a pair of shoes.
I'm working on that.
Where are you? Freaking MacGyver.
Can't help but think of that. Can't help but think of that SG-1 episode, or it's literally an outtake where it's Amanda tapping. And, you know, they have that scene in Stargate, but, you know, they're in, like, the ice glacier, and she talks about how she's stuck in the, you know, she's stuck in a glacier with MacGyver, and he can't get her out. Every time I think of MacGyver, I think of that, and I remember how much I love Amanda Tapping. She's such a baby.
You spent 7 years on MacGyver and you can't figure this one out? We got belt buckles and shoelaces and a piece of gum. Build a nuclear reactor, for crying out loud. You used to be MacGyver, McGadget, McGimmick. Now you're Mr. McUseless. Dear God. You're stuck on a glacier with MacGyver!
That president isn't exactly pro-American. Neither are the rebels who control most of the coast. If the rebels knew there was a chance of getting their hands on the second most powerful man in the world...
I would say that's kind of arrogant to say the second most powerful man in the world, but then realizing just how fucking powerful Americans are, just based on how fucking huge their military is and how ruthless they are, I wouldn't say that's too far-fetched, to be honest. It's depressing, but it's the truth. Especially considering how, from what I've seen, I've heard the article about how the military is the biggest, the U.S. military is the biggest pollutant in the world. Which is fucking depressing.
Little shoplifting. See if any of this fits.
Wouldn't they know that someone took their clothes and it's probably them?
Hours?
We gotta keep moving.
Yeah, so you probably got to get moving because they probably know you were there. Yeah. One thing I do like about this actress, I do like how it feels like she could actually be an action star, that she could actually like shoot this. It looks like she knows how to handle a gun.
You better leave him here. We'll lead him off that way and come back.
Oh, I don't like it.
No, she's right. Hey, if I can avoid alimony, if I can avoid these bastards.
Yeah, you might want to hide or something, like, you know, put yourself to the ground and cover yourself or something while they lead him off in another direction. She also might have, when she, you know, got the clothes from the other people, might have taken off that red tank because it kind of stands out in the green forage. I don't know why she didn't take it off, or she didn't get something else to wear. Can't just hide until, you know, they stumbled upon you. Give you a chance to actually be able to survive. Unless it's, oh, I'm gonna lead you off so that the other people can get further away and all that jazz.
Armstrong?
Yes, kill the only chance you have of finding out information.
Losing a man like Walker.
Do helicopters just, you know, fly around the Capitol? Or does it only happen during action movies?
$10 million? Hell. $100 million. This is absurd.
You know the Americans will never pay.
Oh, I think we can make this work, boys.
I do wonder how it would work. What, would you just suddenly give him back and don't think there's going to be some retaliation? Or are you going to kill them and bring all this retaliation down your head? He doesn't seem to be the smart kind, so I don't think that he could, mastermind something like that without, getting fucking caught. Oh god, this is giving me such Klexa vibes. God, that ship has fucking destroyed me, to be honest.
It's okay. You're safe.
What is she eating? It looks like an orange. Are they automatically, loaded? Do they have the bullets in like a separate place or something?
There's someone behind you with a gun.
Do kind of like how there's the backstories, how they know each other so well, or have this easy camaraderie because they served in the Marines together for a while. Went through some shit.
You okay?
Yeah. Listen, get out of here. I'll cover you.
No, sir, I'm staying with you.
I mean, it's the smart thing that he's, most likely going to be kept alive. Opposed to the two of them.
Hey, look, don't fall apart on me now. I killed them.
I like how they, are actually acknowledging that a normal person just randomly killing two people might affect them, even if they are terrible people, or at most, we're gonna kill them.
What is wrong with you? Why do you hate me so much? From the first day we met, it felt personal, like you had it in for me.
No, I do not have it in for you.
Yes, you do. Why can't you just admit how you feel? What just happened?
How the hell else was I supposed to shut you up?
You know the U.S. doesn't negotiate with terrorists.
I always makes me laugh when they use that phrase. The United States don't negotiate with terrorists. If only that were true.
Not bad. Yeah.
I do love how she, gets in front of her.
Take Secret Service out of here. Hang her from a tree.
No!
Oh, calm down. I spared you.
I'm assuming that he thinks that she's going to be the hardest to control of the two of them, or he's less attracted to her. But it also increases the chance she'll be able to get away. Well, at least she chose the slope, so it makes it easier for her to get further away. Even if it's more painful.
You got what, maybe 20, 25 guys around here worth of shit? About right?
It's a good at, psychologically fucking with people. Won't they notice that this stuff is missing eventually? Or is she relying on them not checking until, she gets everything done? Get the biz fucking gun possible.
And get that sniper!
We're getting out of here.
How can he get shot in the forehead if she saw him from the side? As per usual with these movies, always have help come in time to save the other, the people. Better start moving now because they're probably gonna figure out where you are. I do enjoy how they're showing how cold-blooded she is. I do love how they both take the opportunity to just knock him overboard. The way I see it, go for the balls anytime someone has you in a chokehold. I do kind of like that move. Suplex. The good old, oh well, the bad guy you think is actually dead is not actually dead, so you have to kill him. For sure.
Search and rescue have made contact with the vice president.
He's alive.
Yes, sir, along with 2 other survivors.
Get me the president.
I thought he was the president.
I don't think so.
I just love they start macking out. But, part of the reason I love this movie so much is because they do have great chemistry, and when it comes to great chemistry versus shitty movies, if the actors have great chemistry, then it can be literally dog shit, and I'll enjoy it. Okay, so that was In Her Line of Fire. So essentially an action movie with, a lesbian as the main, the big hero who saves everyone and has, the love interest. I know Jill Burnett. I think she plays Sharon, the Burnett. I know I've seen her off of something. It was I think it's in a queer show. I can't remember what it is, but she does look familiar. So playing in a queer character in a movie isn't new to her. Same with Mariel Hemingway. Fairly certain she plays in another movie where she plays a queer character. It was like 70s or so. And I think it was like she played like a track star or Olympian, something like that. I could be wrong, but yeah. So, like I said before the movie, I know this is bad. Before you start yelling at me, I know it's bad, but I still love it because it makes me feel normal because it has queer characters in a shitty fucking action movie. The countless number of shitty action movies you get with straight characters. At least we have at least one where the character, this movie's allowed to be kind of bad. You can enjoy the queer character, So that was In Her Line of Fire. So, if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to get notifications for all the videos I'll be doing, and you guys have a nice night. Stay safe out there. Have a nice 4th of July, I guess. And talk to you later. Bye.